Coming up on South Loop TV, seniors look back on their time at Columbia and share their best and worst class experiences.
And Makerspace Madness. Students are flocking to the Makerspace to decorate their caps before commencement.
And speaking of commencement, we take a closer look at one of the MCs for the ceremony.
Good morning, Columbia. My name is Gerard Fogarty.
And I'm Allie Brenneman. Welcome to our special Manifest edition of South Loop TV. Here are this week's top stories. To start us off, an in-studio exclusive with the interim president of Columbia College Chicago, Jerry Terr, with our colleague, Adria Hedrick.
Good morning, South Loop TV, and happy Manifest. Today I have here in studio Jerry Terr, our interim president since Dr. Kim's departure last July. Thanks so much for joining us, President Terr.
You're welcome.
As you know, Manifest is a momentous time for Columbia students, and I know you got a busy day. What are you most looking forward to seeing, hearing, or experiencing today?
Well, there's so much to experience. All the activations across the college, I've already been out and going to various departments. I'm very much looking forward to seeing the creative output of so many students. It's just such a pleasure. My schedule's very busy. I've got the fashion show, I've got the animation show, I've got the short films, and like every half an hour we're going from one thing to the next, but it's all a joy, and I'm super excited. Oh,
that's great. A little taste of everything. I love it. Now, back in August, you said to students and faculty that this is a, quote, really, really pivotal time for Columbia. So I want to know now, how has Columbia adapted or evolved in this pivotal time since then?
Yeah, it is, and we're still working our way through this. But there was so much going on as we were entering last fall. The changes to the core curriculum, changes to the academic program, restructuring the academic administration, and the board had launched the search for a new president, which they ended up selecting, and President Bolton is on campus, so if you're around and you see her, walk up. She's very personable. I think that we have done a lot of the things that we set out to do, and I'm super excited about the college going forward, and super optimistic as well.
That's great to hear. One last question before you go. As you wrap up your presidency, what are you taking away from the experience, and what do you want students to know?
Oh boy. Most people know that I have deep roots here. My wife is an alum. My son graduated a couple of years ago. I've been here since 2017. In my role as the interim president, my love for the college deepened. My appreciation for all the work of our faculty and staff and students really blossomed. And I look forward to Columbia 5-10 years from now, and it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
That's beautiful. Well, thank you so much for joining us today in studio, President Terr, and I hope you have a great Manifest. Enjoy.
Thank you. You too. Take care, everyone.
Thank you, Adria, and thank you, President Terr.
Now, in addition to May being the month of flowers and allergies, on a more positive note, it is also Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Here's more about the month and the students it impacts here at Columbia.
Students were invited to stop by Student Diversity and Inclusion for a movie day, celebrating Asian American and Pacific Islander stories and culture. With movies playing from 10:15 a.m. to 6:30 p.m., all were welcome to grab snacks and come and go throughout the day. The event was a successful day of films, food, and culture for those in attendance.
And as the year comes to a close, seniors are finalizing their lists of highs and lows that they've had at their time here at Columbia. And we decided to look into what graduating seniors thought were their favorite and least favorite courses here. My co-anchor, Allie Brenneman, has more. Take a look. Class we loved and the one we couldn't drop fast enough. When we come back, we tip our caps to those going all out for cap decoration.
Plus, an exclusive look into one of the MCs for commencement.
And it looks like the first week of summer break will have us singing in the rain. More on that with the weather.
You know, in addition to being an anchor for South Loop TV, I also spend my free time working at the Makerspace on campus, which hosted grad cap decorating this week. Have you decorated your cap, Gerard?
Well, actually, I have. I used black paint, black crayons, and black scissors as well.
Wow, that must look really different. Uriel Reyes tells us about some more interesting ways other students decorated their caps.
I mean, the graduation caps look cool and all, but I don't think they beat mine.
Right. Well, I'm not gonna rain on your parade, and hopefully we won't get rain this manifest.
Well, it's funny that you mention that. Let's manifest our 7-day forecast and see what we have coming up. We'll hit a high of 83 degrees today, though we do have chances of thunderstorms later in the evening. The weekend, we'll see a dip into the 60s, and after that, some rain in the high 50s Monday through Wednesday, then ending Thursday with almost 60, but definitely sunny.
And with commencement a short 48 hours away for many students, my co-anchor Gerard Fogarty talked to the MC for this and many previous graduation ceremonies to find out how he decides what to say on this monumental day for graduates. Up next, how Columbia athletes are celebrating Manifest.
And as always, we highlight an outstanding student when we return.
But before we head to break, Cassidy, how's it looking out there at Manifest? Since it's the last week of school, our sports teams are winding up to wind down. This evening is jam-packed with students showing their stuff before the end of the school year. First, get your blood pumping at Combat, a stage combat showcase from 1 to 2 at the Sheldon Patinkin Theater. And don't go anywhere, because at 3:30 in the same building, students will be showcasing captivating solo performances. And close your night out at the Dance Center with the Dance BFA Capstone Concert with Incandescents. I actually went to the dance capstone last night, and it is not a show you want to miss.
No kidding. Is it beat Beyonce?
Well, I haven't seen Beyonce yet, but I'm going to say they come close.
And now our entertainment hotspot of the week. Student Spotlight highlights our last student of the semester, Senior Joshua Diaz.
What a talented musician.
It's always my favorite segment.
And finally, if you're watching our broadcast, chances are you chose us over some other great things going on Columbia's campus for Manifest. To close our show, Cassidy Casanova once again shows us some of the other wonderful things going on live now to celebrate. That's all for our final show of the semester. Thanks for tuning in.
For the last time, from all of us here in the South Loop TV studio, my name is Gerard Fogarty.
And I'm Ali Brenneman. Have a great summer, and thanks for watching.